Del Worsham and Tony Pedregon. Tony Pedregon still very much in the funny car fight. Let's go to Gary Gerald.
Robert Hyde gets the refreshing sip there of some full throttle. Terrific run. Good number with a 4:12. But I have to ask you about this whole team order situation, Robert.
I haven't talked to John at all. You know, he's been over there. I think they were late starting theirs up. Be honest with you, he probably still trying to take me out because Ashley still got a shot in this deal. And you know what? If I was a father, I'd be tough to be picking, but who I'd want to win. You know, I'd want my daughter Autumn if she was out here racing some other guy. But he knows there are AAA's on the side of this car, so we race. Ashley and I race heads up. They did what they did. I don't think John ran a 4:12 all weekend, so low ET this round so far. Come on, Del Worsham. Let's see if we can get this guy.
Robert Hyde in a position to really put a stranglehold on this thing going to the finale in Pomona.
Well, Del Worsham's going to face Tony Pedregon. He won Bristol over Tony Pedregon, and since then, of course, he had the win at Richmond over Tim Wilkerson. So Worsham's out there. He's capable. But Tony Pedregon is driving so well, and the car's working.
Well, that's obviously Robert Hyde's rooting for. He just said it right there. But Tony Pedregon doesn't have lane choice in this run, but he had a very consistent race car in qualifying. Did not run very good in that first round win, though. And he's going to need to try to step it up a little bit against Del. Big advantage for Del.
Oh, wow! That's hard to believe. I really thought that Del had lost it out. The whole shot win, a 423, 260 miles an hour against a 417.303. So Chuck Worsham looking on there. That was a strange run.
I'll tell you, though, that was a great race. So when we take another look at this, this was close race. I mean, it looked like Del had over 500ths of a second advantage off the starting line, and he was pulling away. And then way down track, he started spinning the tires just past half track, and you saw that car almost stop, and then Tony went right alongside him, but by 4/10,000ths of a second, Del Worsham gets the win. Look at right there. Yeah. Oh, wow, man, that was a great old drag race, and you don't beat Tony Pedregon very often on a whole shot. An 0:30 reaction time. I don't know if Del just was kind of a little bit anxious and maybe left right before he saw the amber, but it doesn't matter. You look at the margin of victory. That's what 4/10,000ths of a second looks like. Del Worsham goes to the next round.
And imagine what Robert Hyde felt like there. That really, really worked in Robert's favor. And Chuck Worsham watching Del. You can see the race on the screen up behind him. Like he's just looking for the win light.
Well, that's all you can do when it's that close. Everybody was looking for the win light on that one because nobody could tell.
What a run. And that is the first whole shot loss for Tony Pedregon this season.
Couldn't have come at a worse time.
Yep. Here are the semifinal matchups for funny cars. And boy, this has turned out to be such a great day of racing. Call your friends. Tell them to get on the air. Check this out. Jack Beckman and Del Worsham and Tim Wilkerson and Robert Hyde. Robert will have the lane choice.
And Paul, you got to wonder if Tony Pedregon didn't just use up his luck. I told you we'd update it. The team dropped an intake valve in the first round. Should have blown the body sky high. They didn't, but maybe they used up that luck that you need one round every race.
You're racing funny car. You need a lot of luck. One more look at that run because it was incredible. Maybe the best looking run of the season and a lot going on. Del Worsham, closest to you, takes the win over Tony Pedregon. Let's go to Gary Gerald. He has Tony Pedregon.
Boy, how tough is it to digest a loss by just a couple of thousandths of a second with so much at stake?
Well, I've been doing this for a long time, and hey, I'm going to walk out of here with my head up. You know, people knew where some of us racers come from. I've said it before. It's really a privilege to be doing what I'm doing, and it's tough. But hey, I'm a good sport. What's really important in life is I think people should be good parents. We get caught up in what we think is important sometimes, and that's racing. And hey, I want to say a big thank you. I'm going to send something to Don Schumacher because I heard a reaction from this crowd here that I haven't heard in a long time. And when I heard it was Schumacher and Corey Mack racing, I think that's what this sport's about. about, hey, I'm not whining. You know, you're not going to win championships by getting beat in the first round the way we have. So I'm going to hang my head up. I know a lot of people, when I lost my crew chief, you know, due to some financial issues that we have, and, you know, hey, I ain't complaining, because, again, I'm doing this. If I wasn't owning and driving, I'd be up in the stands with all these people. My dad and a lot of friends that he used to talk about that you know, that paved the way for guys like me. So tough loss, but I'll get over it, and I'm gonna just kind of sit up in the stands and enjoy the race.
Thanks.
You got it.
That's an interesting set of answers, because you almost wonder if he just said that's it for the season.